Alright, I think we're in. What's up, chat? What's up, feared animates? Welcome to the stream. Alright. What's up, boys? And girls, I guess. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Today, we are starting on the project. Spider-Man movie and Lego. My greatest idea since, like, what, 2-3 months ago? It's finally happening. I'm so excited. I've done a little bit of it, as you can see here. I've done... The audio's a bit off, but it's like... It's basically like, oh, who's Spider-Man? Or criminal, you know? Vigilante. I have it set to a different scene right now, but... We started today, and I am so excited. I could kind of show you the set here. Look at this. Oh, look at that. We got the set here. We got brick lights up here, which they're not on. Ah! I just bumped this set. So look at that. 1, 2, 3. Boom. There's a light here, and then there's one back there, but you can't really see it. I'm trying to shoot everything on this angle first. Just because it makes it easier. We got office number 2 over here. Wires everywhere. But that's basically the scene right now. Because my idea was I wanted to make a small scene first to like show, yeah, I'm still doing this. So then I'll upload that, and then depending on how I go about doing another way to fund it, I'm thinking Patreon, but that's not a way to fund it. It's just like, you know, people still want to support it. But that's what I got so far. And basically, if I do a bugle scene, that'll be a good way to be like, Spider-Man, you know, who is he? Where is he? Where's he coming from? But that's basically where I'm at right now. So I'll probably stream for a few hours just to hopefully get this angle and then a little bit of another angle. But that's what I got so far. So what's up with you guys? How are y'all doing on this lovely Saturday, I think? Audio levels all good and everything? Interesting. Okay. Now, one thing I'm trying to figure out is the camera's not focused right now because I need all of them in focus. So with how you work with the DSLR, you have like what the DSLR sees, and then when you enhance it, it looks better. So this is what it would look like when you take the picture, and then when it's like actually like exported, it'll look like this, the high resolution. So you can see the background's still pretty in focus, but right now I don't need it to be fully in focus. So what I need to do is have Jameson in focus and whatever his name is, Hoffman. So I'm trying to figure that out. Hopefully the camera clicks aren't too loud. So that doesn't look too bad. Maybe... Okay, let's try one more. Maybe if I have the camera focus on him more. Okay. But the thing is, if I have it focus on him too much, then the background will be way too, like, yeah, the background looks way worse. So I'm not exactly sure how I'll do that. But everyone having a chill day? Oh my gosh, today I had the best Oh god, I went to Taco Bell, and their freaking chicken tenders are back. I haven't had those since like summer last year. Oh my gosh, worst day of my life when they didn't have them anymore. Like, I thought it was bad when the Burger King got rid of chicken fries. And oh my gosh, Taco Bell chicken tenders. Yeah, chicken tenders. Gosh, they're like beat up chicken wings. They're so good. Okay. I'm hoping to have these streams be more interesting as it goes on, but it's not as popular right now, which is totally fine. I'm perfectly okay with you guys rewatching these back as a VOD later. I just want to keep myself accountable for making this stuff, but also document the process of making it. So, I don't know. If I'm silent for a little bit, it's just like, bro, what do I talk about? What else have I done today? Also, I was talking about this last stream, but I painted his sides here. Why doesn't it see my mouse? I painted his sides so that it's like more in line with the character. It's not, it's more subtle and unnoticeable in the movie. But I just wanted the Lego character to look at least somewhat, like the Jameson. Okay. So I think that's good. With whatever, I wish it would tell me the friggin' camera settings it had. What's up, T-Bands? How you doing? Hopefully you weren't waiting too long. I didn't look at the chat recently. We are just editing Spider-Man, or filming Spider-Man today. Okay, I think that's the best I can get it without it being too in focus. Because Jameson's is like, these guys are the main focus, and I don't want the background to be too in focus. I think that's good. What's up with the paper here? Okay, I think that's good. So it'll be, basically it's just like, problem is, how am I going to make him walk? Actually, there's a pretty decent way to walk. Okay. I don't know whether to like, because my camera's over here, the set is over here, so I don't want to be like, we'll see. Maybe I'll give you guys a separate angle. And my chat's here. Camera, chat, my set, and my laptop's here. So. Hello? Okay. Let's see. Anything else going on interesting? I cleaned up my closet a little bit, so I have a little more room to like work in this area. But I don't know what to like do with everything. Like, I have a ton of Lego boxes that I don't use, but I want to keep because you like to keep your Lego boxes. Another issue I have with this is that I want to make him look like, anytime I want to make him like look from behind, you can see the other head, which is what I don't want, and I don't feel like editing it out. I feel like there's only so much I can do. Like, I might not even be able to deal with that. Is that light in the back too? Shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Lego box accent wall. That's actually what I'm trying to go for, but I plot twist don't have any artistic neurons in here. Ooh, that's another thing. I need to see what he's doing. Okay, in the movie he was like every copy, so I need to give him something in his hand. Alright. Whatever. Hold on, it's right here. You got it. Nah. No, I don't. But okay. Oh, good lord, my computer is chugging along. He said every copy, so I'm going to give him a piece of something. But he also like puts it on the desk. So he's just swinging his arm around basically. That won't be too much. But also his hand can't, yeah, because that's too much. That's too much, man. BoJack reference to those of you who watch BoJack Horseman. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we need to actually do something. It's been 16 minutes. Good lord, I need to actually film something. I don't need to have him do the exact thing in like the reference because I got to make, you know, a little bit my own. Local man does a stream and doesn't get anything done. I think I can get around it. What's up, chat? How you doing? Amory sorry if I can't pronounce that. And Rapid, we'll just go with Rapid. Lego Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh my gosh, what's up? Oh my gosh, chat's blowing up. Good lord. Hello everybody. Welcome. We're doing Spider-Man today. I don't know if that what's up is like what's up with me or it's just the typical what's up. The pressure. I'm okay. I am just trying to stay productive. It's been a day, so we are going to be just chilling, vibing down. I got some Japanese music. I would always call it J-pop, but I know pop is not the only genre of Japanese music, so I have a lot of Japanese music in my ear. I followed your project since your first announcement. Oh my gosh. Well, thanks for being here. I don't know how you found this live stream, but thank you. you're probably subscribed to my channel. Because I put out the Kickstart, and I'm like, people aren't going to go to my channel. They're not going to know. But I forgot I also put the video on my channel. So, thanks for following the project. I know it's, like, it'll take a while. And I don't want people who wanted to support the project, like, see nothing as I go. Because, yeah, it's going to take a long time. I just want to make sure that I am providing enough of what you guys want to see. Either prepared my recommendations and started following. Oh, sick. Thank you very much. You are a valued member. I'll put your name in the credits if you donate to my non-existent Patreon. Nah. Anyone who supports me in any way will be forever immortalized in my movie. This project will be so cool when it's finished. Absolutely. In like, what, 2030? That's when it'll be done. You know, I'll just... Okay, I'm doing too much. I need to put this in his hand. Does he turn around at all? Yes, he does. Leg up. Did I just move his desk? But what was I saying? Yes, the project. I'm so excited for this to like come through. Like, I've been wanting to make a full movie for like a long time. Like even, well, not before, like Huxleyberg's Deadpool movie, but like that was just a big like push of like, wow, this can be done, and I want to do it. So, I don't know. I just don't like that they're not in frame. But also they're not the most important part. Because like, yeah, you can see everything. I just don't want the background to be too distracting. Okay. That's fine. Okay, let's get this started. Do you have the Norman Osborn fig already? Oh, what's up, YN? Ian? How do I pronounce your name? Or what do you like call like YN Lego stop motions or just Ian? Anyway, Norman Osborn figure. I do have a few options. So I have. Is this not showing up on camera? Okay. I have this guy. I got this head from Firestar Toys, but I can't decide if I want to have him. Okay. I can't decide if I want him to have the brown hair or this orangish hair, because I know the Osborns like in the comics have like orangey hair and in cartoons, and that would be really cool on camera, but in the movie it's more like brown, so I don't know which one will look best. Ah! No! Okay. Shot looking crisp. Yo, what's up, Nonstop? Yo, literally my inspiration right here. Let's get some applause for my guy here. Oh my gosh, I love your streams. You inspired me to stream again. But basically, Norman Osborn here would look super sick if he had the orange hair. But I don't know. It would look cool, but I don't know. There's also a new Norman in the Oscorp set that you can find pretty cheap on Bricklink. I do want to get the Oscorp set for this. because low key, my girlfriend has been like hounding me, like, "Yo, this set would be really cool for your animation." But also, I'm like, "Girl, this is 140 bucks. I don't have that kind of money." But I do want to get that because it's cool and it'll serve good for the background. Are you taking any creative liberties to make some more cartoonish in Lego or frame creation? Kind of both, to be honest. I want this to be my project, not to be full-on one-to-one, but also like I want it to be known like, yes, this is Spider-Man, this is recreated in Lego. So I'm gonna be doing a little bit of both, but also like making sure they know, yeah, this is Spider-Man 2002. So I feel like for this will be more frame to frame. But yes, yeah, like some blur frames and expressive movements. Yes, like I did for my last animation with the human spider. Like how I did smear frames with that, I want to implement that into it because obviously Lego movements from like recreating something like this into Lego, like it's going to go super slow, like with how Spider-Man swings. That's one thing I was thinking about with how Spider-Man swings, like because with Tobey Maguire in like the Raimi movies, he moves like really slow, like in a good way, but like slow. So that's going to not translate super well into animation. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that, which is why I'm doing those scenes last. Or if, you know, someone wants to like help me with that nonstop. But no, I haven't even planned those out yet, so I'm not even thinking about it. Oh my gosh, did I bump this out? Whatever, I didn't do much anyway. Maybe I'll put a poll. No, do we want orange hair Norman or brown hair Norman? Another thing, okay, one more thing, and then I'm gonna start animating. I have 2 Green Goblins. Okay, get out of the way. I have regular Firestar Toys Green Goblin, which is like, he looks like the original, just like with a different face and more like detail. Or I have this knockoff that also looks good. I just don't like the chin. Like the chin looks like way too flat, but the colors are like really good. So I'm not sure which one of those I wanted to use. Or maybe, I know there was another website that made a custom Green Goblin, but I wasn't able to get that yet. That might have been Phoenix Customs, but I don't remember. But we'll see. Because if I'm doing all the bugle scenes at first, I'll have to do the scene where Goblin busts through the window. But that's also a little bit later, so I have a little bit of time. But we'll figure that out. I think the first one's a little more Lego. Yeah, probably best to... That's a good point. Because I want to use more like official Lego pieces for this, because it's a Lego movie. The only thing... Okay. I would not like to... You know, okay, whatever. The human spider figure that I have is not official Lego. It came from the same place as the Chrome Goblin, but the only other human spider is yellow, and I don't want to use the yellow tone people for like main characters. But also for like the Goblin glider that I have, this custom piece, like this is a custom glider which I will be using. So it's not Lego, but it'll look cool. Yeah, nonstop. Spider-Man swinging, it's way too much. I would never have you do that. I definitely might hire some people to like help with like masking and mouth animation. because this will be a task. Also nonstop. If you're free, I could use some help with my Chainsaw Man animation at some point. The set for swinging would be so difficult. Yeah, especially for the final scene. I'm super excited to do like the first human spider swing where like he shoots on the building, looks for a bit, and then like screams. That'll be cool to do. But the final swing, that'll be rough. Okay, let's actually get started on this. Because like when I put out the Kickstarter, I put into account that like, yeah, I want to hire some people. We'll like need some extra funds for like bricklink and parts and stuff. So being as I didn't get the funds for that, it'll be a little bit harder to like hire people. So that's why I'm doing it in like smaller chunks. But like that's something I will want to do. Maybe even for like Blender 3D animation, because the opening credits, how am I gonna do that? What is the JJJ cigarette? That is a broken like Ninjago staff. I used nail clippers to break a Ninjago staff, the brown one, and I just painted the ends a little bit to make it look like a cigarette. Or cigar, my mistake. Don't smoke cigarettes. Only smoke cigars. But even then, don't. Give my viewers epilepsy. Oh my gosh, he wasn't even stationary. Okay. So Jameson points a little bit. Maybe see a full playback so far. Yes, you may. The audio is not synced, but actually, okay, you know what? I'm gonna sync it for you guys. There's gotta be an easier way to do this. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Uno momento. Load movie. Spider-Man. Okay, I'm not sure how well you'll be able to hear
it. Who is Spider-Man? He's a criminal, that's who he is. A vigilante. A public menace.
Why are you not playing?
What's he doing?
Okay, part 2. Oh my gosh.
Who is Spider-Man? He's a criminal, that's who he is. A vigilante. A public menace. What's he doing on my front page?
Mr. Jameson, your wife is on line 1. She needs to know you.
Reddy Brant hair looks like Nia's hair from Ninjago. Yes, it actually is quite the same. Also, how did you see the figure? Because it's blurred out.
Who is Spider-Man? He's a criminal.
Notice the pill bottles on the right here. Notice the telescope on the back.
That's who he is.
Details, people, details.
A public menace. What's he doing?
I'm gonna need to do a lot of masking because things bump in the background.
On my front page?
Mr. Jameson, your wife is on line 1.
Oh my gosh, those players. What's he doing on my front page? So this is the last scene that has this angle. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do the angle of like the other one before. Any idea how much you've done so far? This is all I've done so far. I started literally yesterday. Oh shoot. But yeah, this is all I've done. I'm hoping to get this bugle stuff done by next week. I know mouth animation for all this is gonna suck, so that's gonna take a long time. But if I can just get the bugle stuff done, then how do you decide to do this shot first? I just wanted something like easy that could show, like, yes, I'm still doing this project, because I haven't done anything with this project since I made that announcement video about the Kickstart. So I wanted to do an easy shot. Unfortunately, this does not have Spider-Man in it, but it's still like, I like the aspect of like Jameson's talking about Spider-Man, like, who's Spider-Man, where is Spider-Man? So it'd be like Bugle. It's basically the Bugle is I'm the Bugle. Who is Spider-Man? Where is Spider-Man? So if I do this shot first, then it'll be like, you know, he's coming, you know, Spider-Man, whatever he says, you know, I'll make him infamous. So basically it's just like the ease of Jameson. I'm using Jameson for clout, honestly. That's literally what I'm doing. I am using the Canon SL3. I saw this video, or saw a video by Mutroid Productions, who mentioned that this is a good camera for like being able to plug the battery in so that it won't like turn off or whatever, until I realized that the dummy battery can be used on all cameras. So basically I just have this. But yeah, DSLR SL3, it's pretty good. I'm using a standard lens with a micro filter, close-up number 4. And now I have to fix this. But also, there was something I wanted to do, like with figuring out scenes. Let me look at my files real quick. I downloaded a full file of screenshots from Spider-Man, like literally the entire movie, 13,000 items, and this is like literally a screenshot from like the entire movie. So I wanted to go through this to like plan out all my scenes, but being as there were 13,000 screenshots, I did not want to go through them all. So I just kind of just have this here. So I go through it every so often and be like, yeah, I can do the scene, So if anyone wants to go through my screenshots and like clear this out a little bit. Please help me. Back in Chicago. Right on. Mr. Lay's Productions, welcome to the stream. But yeah, this is going to be a process. Good lord, 35 minutes in and I haven't done anything. 13,000 insane. Yeah. Can't wait for the video. Thank you, Mr. Lays. I can't wait for your videos. Why would I think of this? Like a Marvel music in the background. Thank you for noticing. I was hoping someone would notice that. I use this music for the what do I use it for? For the announcement, or the update announcement. Oh, I just now realized her hair is brown and I'm using a black bob piece. That's fine. I might paint it, I might not. The music is going to be realized. Oh, the movie is going to be scene by scene. I'm doing the whole scene frame per frame, like. Hold on, I'm dyslexic. I'm trying to read this comment. Okay, yes, I'm just going in random scenes. I'm not going in order because that would just be a waste of sets. Oh my gosh, Lego Marvel Superheroes. That was the pinnacle of my childhood. If you have Steam, Lego games go on sale like every like few months, so you could get like Lego Marvel Superheroes and the DLCs like for $5. Like that, I played it on my Wii U, and yeah, it's so great. All the glitches and everything you can do. PlayStation 6. I'm gonna make a Steam account in your name, and I'm gonna buy you like a Marvel Superheroes. Okay, we're back. Good lord. Oh, I should have exported it so you could have seen. Whatever. But yes, get Steam on your computer or whatever. I think no, it's not on. I don't think it's on phone. But it's such a good deal. JJ's hair is so cool. Yes, this is a custom hair piece that I got. This is, I don't know, I always call this hair like the French fry hair because like the top of the head looks like French fry. That's like the most 6-year-old thing you could say. But I ordered a brown piece from Bricklink. I wanted to use a black one because the original Jameson had a black hair. Black head, oh my gosh. He had black hair. But in the movie it's brown. So I wanted to make it more movie accurate. I think everyone else is movie accurate. I don't like how this lady is off camera, but we'll have to deal with it. Because freaking Robbie here takes up the whole freaking space. Unless I do this. Problem solving, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't tell by now, I have the most horrendous, like, ADHD, so I cannot focus for the life of me. Have you already made the scene where he's laughing? That is in the second movie, but that would be a cool marketing thing. Oh, I might do that. Another thing I was thinking of for our first scene to do, not even a scene, just a funny thing to do. In Spider-Man 2, 2.1, I guess, the deleted scene where Jameson's in the Spider-Man suit and he's like flipping around. That would be sick. That would be so funny. I might do that. Those two scenes, you just got me. I'm crediting you now. You've light bulbed me. I'm gonna make the Jameson laughing scene, and I'm gonna put in the credits. Directed by Mr. Lay's Productions. Collaboration. We gotta bring collabs back in the Lego community. Back in the day, when Akash and Hux would do like so many like cool collabs, or like, I don't know if you're like this far back, but like Lone Clone and Aubrey Studios. I used to love watching those guys. You gotta go. Okay, that's fine. Thanks for watching. You can watch the VOD back later. But yeah, thanks for watching, and thanks for supporting the project. It really means a lot to me. Wait, when's the next live? That is a great question. I do not know. I might go live. That's unrealistic, but I might go live tomorrow afternoon. But most realistically, probably Monday night. I'm trying to get a schedule in, so I might do Mondays. Don't quote me, but you'll see it posted. But thanks for joining. But realistically, Monday or Thursday. I sure hope no ads have come through, because I don't know if I've set those up yet. Yet. Oh, well, it's time to get them going. No, I really don't care. I don't have my YouTube page set up yet, or at least I don't have the studio on here. That's one thing. I thought about streaming on Twitch, but I know Twitch would like just shove ads down your throat, so I'm definitely not doing that. But also, not everyone has Twitch. Can I, like, focus for once? I feel like I'm just gonna have to... I don't want the web to be behind his head. Okay, Hoffman is looking over here. I did kind of bump Robbie, but it's fine. One thing I was thinking about earlier when I was filming the first scenes is that obviously people move like in the movie, but I don't want everyone to be moving at the same time in my shots, because that might distract people from like what's actually happening. Okay, Jameson doesn't need to move at all. Robbie, trust me. Bless. Oh my god, I just bumped the heck out of my camera. It's fine. It's fine. Luckily, we've made no progress, so it's fine. Move Conway to page 7. Only people that move is Hoffman. I'll just go with that. Because he's all nervous looking, like, oh, page 7. Oh, shoot. It's really hard moving Jameson's hair, or head, because like his hair moves along with it, but like in like a not a great way. Why am I looking up here? Stream's down here. Gonna check the stream and make sure it's still going, because I'm paranoid here. Oh my gosh, I just looked at the weather. It's -5 degrees right now. Guys, is it like horrendously cold where you are? I tried going to the gas station today, and well, for one, my car almost didn't start. Are we about to take some frames? Oh my gosh, yes, finally we're taking frames. It's been 45 minutes. I have not taken, like, or I've taken frames, but I haven't, like, progressed. But yes, we're taking frames. But I went to the gas station today, and my car almost didn't start here because it was cold, but I didn't know that, so I thought it was, like, my car's dying. So then, as I was getting gas, I was like, please let this car start. And then it did. And then I went to Taco Bell. Are you able to be amongst the big storm? Yeah. I don't know. Because, like, I'm in Michigan, like, not to dox myself, but, like, lowish Michigan. So, I don't really watch, like, the actual weather to see where things are. I hope not. But I wouldn't know if I was. I'll probably not even know until I wake up tomorrow. And, like, my room is, like, blasted with the sun coming off the snow. Jameson. Hoffman looks to the right. Cold car starts always worries me. No, literally, it just like sputters like like I had car trouble like a month ago where like it wouldn't start something with my battery. So now every time I start my car, I'm like, please start. But then we just unhooked the battery and then plugged it back in and it was fine. But like I was stranded in Taco Bell parking lot for an hour waiting for my dad to come pick me up. Only for him to be like, you just beep boop bop. There you go. Stupid. something about me is I go to Taco Bell a lot. So being stranded is not the worst thing.
Now make it pay.
Ooh, wait, he bends over. I can't wait until I implement sound effects to these streams. Like, once I get a soundboard or whatever. Dad's always been hitting the beep boop bop move, honestly. My father is a lifesaver. Every time I have a car issue, I'm like, Father, please come help me with my car. I am unable to figure out what I'm doing. Because my dad works at like Chrysler, or he did. He's retired now, but he worked on cars for like literally as long as I remember. So anytime I have a car issue, and I'm like, I don't want to pay people like $20 billion just to like look at the car and be like, yep, here's your bill. Like, my father will do it for free until he brings up money later. Like, son, do you remember this thing that I helped you with like 2 years ago? You need to pay up. Which, luckily, I bought my parents a Roku stick, and I pay for some streaming services for them. So hopefully that lowers my rent a little bit. I might change the music so you guys aren't bored. Yeah, definitely a good investment. Like, streaming services, obviously, they take a lot. Because I pay for Disney Plus, Prime, and Crunchyroll. Which, honestly, I could... Not that I condone this, but... Something that rhymes with... Piracy. Honestly, ain't that bad. But I'm a Crunchyroll supporter. Well, not supporter, but I like watching shows as they come out and not having horrendous ads. Disney Plus, I just get that for the family. And Amazon is mostly just for when I order things. Which I always forget that you have movies with it too. Because basically, only thing I watch on Amazon is like The Boys when it comes out. And sometimes some like random animes. But I barely use Amazon. Jameson finished his head tilt. I bumped my lamp. And I bumped, oh my gosh, I'm bumping everything. Okay. Let's see, what any good shows that I've been watching lately? The one guy needs to move. Actually, well, one guy. There's like 3. Oh, Robbie. I'm waiting to make him move until he turns around like this, because I don't want to just do some random like wavy moves that'll like distract from the 2 that are in frame right now. But also with him being on one leg, that makes it a little hard because anytime I bump him, he just like moves like completely to the other side of the set. Are you more interested in seeing Spider-Man 4 or Beyond the Spider-Verse? Well, honestly, Beyond the Spider-Verse. Because like, I saw today on Instagram, or at least some posts, that Sam Raimi isn't interested in doing Spider-Man 4. But that doesn't take away from the fact that I'd want to see it. But it's just that, I don't know. Yeah, I'm invested in Tobey and his story, but like it kind of was concluded in No Way Home. Not concluded, but like he said like, oh yeah, it took a while. So, but also Spider-Verse is like near and dear to my heart. Okay, Tom Holland Spider-Man 4. That's a different story. Absolutely. I am ecstatic for Brand New Day. I may or may not have the leaked trailer on my phone, but I'm waiting for it to come out actually, because then I'm going to pause everything I'm doing. I'm making the Brand New Day trailer, and it's going to be hype, and it's going to promote this. Oh, bark, bark. I could start now, but also I need, like, HD trailer footage. Now, if it's the Amazing Spider-Man 3, however, that's a different story. I would love the Amazing Spider-Man 3, but okay. My ranking of Spider-Man: Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland. Tom Holland's good, but the other two are my OGs. But yes, the behind-the-scene clip. Oh my gosh. The behind-the-scene things look so cool. Like, I can't wait to see the Punisher. I can't wait to see whoever Sadie Sink's character is. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be such a good movie. I hear rumors that, like, okay, spoiler warning, not spoilers, but like the theory warning. I'm hearing things about how Tom's gonna be like or Peter's gonna be getting like organic webbing or whatever, because like his body's changing or something. And I was just thinking, if they implement the Man Spider storyline into this, oh my gosh. I loved what? Haven't seen the leak trailer. I saw an article supposed to drop yesterday. Oh yeah, I saw that too. I'm on Twitter every day, like, oh, it's gonna drop today. It's gonna drop tomorrow. I literally once called off work to be like, yeah, boss, I'm sick, but I was just waiting for the Spider-Man trailer. But I watched the animated series Spider-Man back in the day, and the Man Spider episode literally scared me so bad as a kid. So if I get to see that in the movie, like in person, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be sharding my pants. In a cool way, of course. But I don't think it's gonna happen. But I'm literally so excited for Brand New Day. And then Beyond the Spider-Verse, I don't know, I keep forgetting that's gonna happen. But yeah, that'll be cool too. It was such a big hype when Across the Spider-Verse came out. I saw it in theaters. In a cool way, such a valid reaction. we gotta turn that into a meme or something. Gotta make my digital footprint online. Alright, he actually bends back a little bit. I might make Robbie move a little bit, because he hasn't moved in a hot second. Jameson kind of goes up a little bit, which I'm good. I haven't. Spider-Man is literally my favorite superhero. Like, I have so many, well, I don't have, but like so many photos of like myself as a kid, like in a Spider-Man suit. Like, words cannot describe. Okay, that was hand. I want to animate, but my phone's almost dead. Yeah. I do not have enough charging things either. Like, I have one at my desk here. I have one for like at my bed when I sleep, and then I have to I keep having to take one of those with me whenever I go to work because my phone battery is straight dookie, so I have to bring a portable charger, but I always have to take one of these 2 chargers, and I hate it. I kind of miss the days where I animated on my phone because like everything was there, like camera, editing, like making it was all there. My entire channel from I don't remember what the first video was. I'll check that later, unless I get too wrapped up in it. Not even my phone. I used to use my iPod. But I am certainly looking forward to your next live. I kind of missed the last one. I saw a little bit of it. But I'm looking forward to your next stream and your next video. No, literally, streaming is like, it's such a good way of like, well, one, keeping yourself accountable, but also like just showing people what you love to do. Like, no matter who joins you, like, this is such a great way of expressing yourself, as well as getting yourself out there. Like, I watch so many like VTubers and like streamers on Twitch, and it's just such an inspiring thing to do. As well as I love watching and listening to streams like when I animate or just like work in my room, because it's just like I'm working with these people. Like, they're working on here and I'm doing my own stuff. Like, bro, it's so cool. Drop a short today, bruh. Also, you mentioned you have a separate shorts channel. I don't know if I know where that is. Don't mind if I check your short real quick. Oh my gosh, try not to get distracted challenge, level impossible. Alright, fellas, you're getting a leak of my stuff. Community post on Instagram. Instagram, I can't go there. Good lord, I have way too many subscriptions. Non-stop. Posts. Was it that one? Shorts? I'm like, oh, this one. Or was it this one?
Where is your sword? Don't need it. Where is your sword?
Okay, that was a weird thing to show on my stream. But no, yeah, I remember seeing your short. Both of them on Instagram. Good lord, you are a generational animator. Oh, not my analytics. Whoopsies. Good lord. Nonstop, you have the most creative, like, videos that I've ever seen. Nonstop, the next Edbound? You honestly could be. Like, I know we're not, like, in competition of, like, whatever we're doing, but, like, you have such great, like, everything. Like, I know for me, I always struggle with, like, creating something, like, original. Like, I have the ideas that I want to do something, but, like, actually, like, doing them, I just turn in, I'm not able to do it. Well, I mean, like, obviously, I know, like, I can do it, but it's just, like, I have an idea. I wake up in the day, like, this is, like, just brainstorming. I have an idea in the day. I'm like, yes, I'm going to do this today. I'm going to animate. I'm going to work on something, like, cool and original. and it's gonna be cool. Then boom, depression hits, and I'm like, I think I'll lay on the floor for like the next 2 hours. So I don't know. It's just like forcing myself to actually do things. Like it took me a long time to even like start doing this, but I did start on a kind of original thing that I was thinking of. I don't know if you saw the post I did about, it was either my brick lights or like that big bluish purple thing I put in my story. It was like a bedroom scene or whatever. Not like that. But I thought about, I don't know, I just had the idea of a story that I'm trying to do. So I'm kind of forcing myself to just work on something. Edbound is one of the greatest inspirations. Just his legacy of how he built his channel, and now having his own animation studio is so inspiring. No, literally, like, oh my gosh, I watched Akash growing up so much, and like Edbound, I guess as well, because he started in the middle of me doing my stuff. So with him growing as fast as he did, it's like, it's not a competition, but like, bro, I'm so inspired to do that. Like their animation studio is so cool. Like all three of them, and they did the music video. Like, bro, I want to do that. Like, not even to just like become like not like popular or whatever, but like I just want to like, I don't know, make something that's like people want to see and like inspiring. I want to be inspiring, and I know like you can be inspiring to like in like many ways, but I don't know, I'm never satisfied, which is terrible. But like I work throughout over my summers. Sam Ash Lore. I worked at a Christian camp up in my state, and I worked there for 5 years, and it's like that's kind of where I put my like editing, like talents to. So I worked at a like Christian camp for like 5 years with like doing camera work and editing. And like I became really popular like there. Like I wouldn't say like, I don't know, I'll say it's like I became like not a camp celebrity, but like one of those staff members that campers are like, yeah, I want to come back and see this guy, he's so cool. Like I'm just a guy who takes pictures, but like I have so many people who are like, yo, is that cameraman Sam? He like is like the coolest cameraman, and like he's just like such a cool person. And that's like so cool, because like, yeah, I do stupid Lego videos, but like I don't know, I can inspire these kids that like have dreams too. And I know it's not the same, but it's just that's cool, that's inspiring. Akash's Captain America Hold the Fort video. Oh yeah, that was such a good video. It's funny how we have the same guy that we grew up on. What's up, Real JB Films? Welcome to the stream. Today we are, well, I'm yapping, but I'm attempting to shoot this scene for Spider-Man. I worked at a Christian camp and edited all the weekly recaps, and they had me make a Lego animation for the camp. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't think about that. That's cool. Why do we have the same line of work? But honestly, like, so you know, like working, like using your talents to like honestly, well, for one, glorify God, but also like just doing something that you're good at and putting it to good use. But also, with me being popular at that camp, it's kind of giving me an ego. Like, yes, I'm cameraman Sam. I am the cameraman Sam. Like, I've been the media team lead. Like, I started as a media member, and I moved up to media team lead. So, like, I am, like, a popular cameraman, but also, like, the team leader of, like, all media people there. Which, I don't know. Ego. Call me Puss in Boots, because I, you know, am the legend, but, like, bro. It's so... You can do so much with your talent. Like, with making, like, silly Lego videos, to editing stuff for, like, a professional group, to even just, like, working on, like, stuff in your church or whatever. Like, you can do so much. But also, like I said, I've been doing it for 5 years, and I'm tired, man. I'm honestly, like, this last year at there, it was rough. Anyway, let's actually get back to work. But no, Akash and like everyone back in the day, that was like so cool to watch. Like Huxleyberg's airport battle, like back in the day, coolest thing ever. I remember Akash made this one video also called, I think it was like The End or something, where it was like these guys fighting over like the last plant on Earth or something. That was a cool video. And then hearing that he worked on The Boys, oh my goodness. I too, well, I didn't work on anything like that, but I made an animation from The Boys, and it got noticed on Twitter by like all the cast members, which kind of sucked, but also was good because it blew up on Twitter, but I needed it to blow up on YouTube so I can make money. But hey, at least that tweet got like 3 million impressions. Huxley's, no, literally, his airport video, generational. Like, I think that peaked, I feel like, I don't know if Hux, like, started the trend of wanting to get people to notice your videos, because he got, like, James Gunn to notice his stuff, and all these other people, so I feel like he started that trend of, like, just trying to get celebrities and stuff to notice your videos. I don't know, I was just thinking out loud, but no, that was such a good inspiration. I used to watch that like every day. Which I also did animated a part of the airport battle for my MCU project. So, no, yeah, Instagram is good for like advertising. Lots of people are on Instagram, they're scrolling reels, doing whatever, but like they never click the link of hey, come to my channel and watch, I do more of this stuff. I really want to do like more stuff for Instagram, but I just like, I don't know, I haven't figured out the balance of like quickly making something and then putting it on Instagram. It's just more of like, I'll wait till I do something big here. How are y'all getting stuff to do so well on Instagram? My stuff ain't getting past 100 views. Honestly, the algorithm, it's not up to us really, because Instagram limited posts to only having like 5 hashtags now, when before you could just dump as many hashtags as you want, which kind of sucks. But basically, if I were to give advice, it's just like find the right hashtags, like, and I don't know, it's just more of up to the algorithm, because yeah, you have your followers. I don't know, I guess it's just engagement. I guess engagement is also good, because when I put out my Spider-Man like hype stuff, like, hey, I'm starting my Kickstarter, that got like a lot of engagement, which I'm guessing it's from like the reposts and like comments. But normally my Instagram doesn't get like that much likes, and I have like no, literally, you always gotta rage bait. But like, I have like 1,000 followers on Instagram, but I always like, I never get like past 100 likes. So it's basically up to the algorithm, to be honest. I used to post so much on Instagram, but that's also when I was doing everything on my phone, so it's a lot easier. But I feel like it's just like having to shoot with my DSLR or a webcam, then transfer it over to my computer or phone. No, I shoot it with the computer. What am I doing? Shoot it with my cameras, move it to my phone, and then post it from there. Because it's a lot easier to edit on your phone. I know you can put Instagram on the computer and stuff, but I don't have many like editing things on here for the photos. Literally, my entire Adobe subscription is just Premiere Pro. Everything got too expensive. I miss Lightroom and Photoshop so bad. I just watched the Kosh's Hold the Fort video. Still peak. Every comment is people saying how Tony's accent sounds like he said hold the fart. Honestly, that's what I thought he said back in the day. I have to rewatch that when I'm done. Or watch on stream. Maybe. Ooh, Keshin's Civil War video, where it's like, this is a violation of Captain America's civil rights. Like, that video, also generational. Gosh, there's so many. Oh, this is a nostalgia stream, to be honest. I have forgotten about, like, a lot of these people. Like, everyone I watched back in the day, unmatched. Loki would be hyped to stream some classic Brick films. We might. That would be sick. Not a huge fan of Adobe products aside from Photoshop. DaVinci Resolve lets you pretty much get everything for free. Yeah, I've been told that DaVinci is free and it does basically the same things, but I have a love-hate relationship with Premiere Pro because I've used it for so long. I have DaVinci. It takes up like what? How many gigabytes? But I don't know. I haven't learned to use that yet. I might switch over. Oh, his cigarette hand just comes down like so rapid. Come down a little bit more. But I was saying, no, yeah, like stream some classic Brick films, like a nostalgia Brick film stream. That would be sick. We might have to do that. We can co-host like a nostalgia Brick film like highlights or whatever. That would be sick. Might have to do that. Does he go down anymore? $100% down for that. All right, let's plan it. We'll get in the DMs later or something. That would be sick. That's too much. That's too much, man. Okay, you're gonna stop in your tracks. Alright, I just might hit you up. We low-key like never talk, to be honest. All we do is pop into each other's streams and comments. That's really all we do. How long have you been working on this for? In terms of like full time frame, like a day. In terms of the stream, an hour and 16 minutes. Actually, I take that back. I've only been animating for like 20 minutes, to be honest. I've been talking for the rest of it. But I've been working on this since yesterday, like animating wise, with like prepping and everything. That's been months. But I really want to stream this stuff more, because for one, this is fun, but also to keep myself accountable. Okay, he's good so far. Another thing I was thinking about doing while I'm doing like the Spider-Man stuff, like Spider-Man hype, I kind of want to like play the GameCube game on stream with Spider-Man, like the original one. That game was my childhood, so that might just be a fun like old animating stream plus GameCube. I don't know. Thoughts? Okay, so he's like, oh, that can't be done. Like, let's see. I guess. That'd be sick. Yeah. Might just do that. Oh my gosh, his head moved and I didn't see it. Alright. No, don't move the body. Okay. Another thing... Well, not another thing. Some other videos I'm thinking about coming up so far. I feel like I haven't done an anime video in a while. Besides, well, last anime video was Demon Slayer, I think. Right? Oh, I think. Good lord. Yeah, last video. Oh no, Attack on Titan. So my channel has hit a kind of low point when it comes to views, and these Attack on Titan anime videos seem to like just give it that steroid boost enough to get me back on the map. So I might do an Attack on Titan video soon. I'm thinking the Annie and Eren fight in the forest. That is true. I have been working on a Chainsaw Man video, but I forgot how tedious that is, and I put it on the back burner until I wanted. Okay, I was grounding myself to work on Spider-Man until, or like get a decent progress on Spider-Man, and then I'll get back to Chainsaw Man because I'm really hyped to finish that video. But it's so much effects and everything. That'll be rough. But Attack on Titan videos aren't as long because they're not like an OP. So I was thinking, just like an Attack on Titan video, to just kind of just get the channel back going. It sucks. You have so many video ideas, but you can't do them all at once. Because on my vision board here, Attack on Titan, Spider-Man, my original thing that I was working on 2 days ago, and stream, which I streamed already. Which you can do half that stuff on stream. So, my project files right now: Spider-Man, Chainsaw Man, potential original video. Anyway, that's a sneak peek. You did a Chainsaw Man thing a little bit ago, did awful on YouTube, but went crazy on TikTok. No, literally, the algorithm literally sucks buns. Bro, I'm the opposite. I have one idea right now, aside from the ones I'm working on. That's fair. The more you go, the more you think, like, I can do this, this, and this. But it just sucks when you have all those ideas at the same time. But yeah, things blow up on TikTok like so randomly. I haven't posted anything on TikTok, to be honest, lately. Do you even follow me on TikTok nonstop? I don't remember. I hope not. Why does it take so long to play? Yeah, my cousin had a TikTok unboxing some shoes that randomly got 450. Honestly, I follow like one person on TikTok because I don't use it besides. But yeah. Oh, you don't really have to follow me. No, I posted so many things back in like I used to work at a bowling alley, So I used to use that TikTok for like lots of like things. So it's not just Lego stuff. So follow if you want, but it's sketchy. I was a completely different person. Not different person, but like I was more the person that like, yeah, I gotta grind on TikTok for like no reason, like just because it was fun. But sometimes when I post my Lego stuff, that's just a good way of getting more yourself out there. Does his hair move too much? Maybe. Alright, Robbie doesn't move. Does the lady move at all? Not really. She can stay still. Oh, good lord. It is midnight for me. I at least want to finish the scene, and then if I ever finish the scene. This has been a really fun stream. This is like the most consistent like chat that I've had since like last year with one of the Sonic videos. This has been really nice. Because one of the reasons why like I didn't stream for a while is just because I didn't get a lot of chat engagement, and it was just kind of like not discouraging, but like, who do you talk to? Like. Charging my phone so I can animate. Low key need a Pop-Tart. No, honestly, I bought myself a Monster to use for this stream, but I have not taken a sip of it yet. But honestly, this is the time to animate. Like, if you gotta do that. But also, Pop-Tarts are like banger refuel. They're like med packs in Fortnite. Honestly, a Pop-Tart is basically the same thing. Would you ever switch to like a webcam or something? I'm gonna run to the store and cop a pack. Honestly, literally, might have to. Well, like it's really cool that like you just work with your phone and everything, but I don't know. It's just a thought, you know. Like webcams are kind of cool, but eh. Honestly, running to the store at this hour, quite the vibe. I always go to Walmart, like, at, like, the latest possible time to grab, like, the dumbest things. Jameson, you got out of your chair. Oh! Nonstop sent my stream to a Discord. Thank you. W friend. Oh my gosh. Nonstop is the go. Kind of good that I'm locking in right now rather than yapping like I did before. Hoffman gets up for a second. We've taken like what, 20 pictures? If I had the funds I probably would, but I'd have to get a webcam, laptop, dragon frame. Yeah, that's pretty much. If you have the equipment that you have right now, like to do what you can, then you know, go you. You're doing pretty well. But like if you get one thing, you do gonna have to get the others. So that makes sense. Like the amount of like, cause like I started on my phone, and that was okay. Like everything was free, but like then I moved to Dragon Frame because then I got a laptop, $1,000 down the drain, and then I got a DSLR, also down the drain. Well, the DSLR was more of like a, I used my graduation money for that. And then for my birthday, I got a webcam, which is, they're like between what, 40 and 60 bucks, depending on what brand you get. I have the C920, but yeah, once you get one, you gotta get the others. It would also take a few months to readjust. Oh yeah, definitely. WC920. Honestly, it's the universal webcam that brick filmers use. I want to get another webcam, like, cause I've been switching whenever I stream. If I'm animating with the webcam, I use my DSLR for the webcam, and then I just switch with what I'm doing. But I'm shooting the entire Spider-Man movie with the DSLR, so I can use the webcam for streaming, which is totally fine. But for like my anime videos with all the movements, I need the C920 because, you know, you've seen those Titan movements. But also, I don't know what it is. Sometimes I get like this weird banding, like leaking my files again. I don't know what it is. What can I? How do I give an example? Like for my Chainsaw Man stuff. My webcam. Yeah, go to the store, do what you need to do. Get like the best flavor of Pop-Tarts that you can think of. But yeah, and then get to that grind. Thanks for joining in. To be honest, it's really greatly appreciated, and thanks for dropping my stream in your chat. You are the GOAT. But like for my Chainsaw Man stuff, like whenever I work with my webcam, like there's like all this banding. Like you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but like those like gray, blackish, like bars that like move around. I don't know how to get rid of that. Like I look at my settings and everything. I don't know. Because like when I edit, like after I edit it, like you don't really notice it, but it just really sucks to see it in like Dragon Frame. Like, bruh, those are gonna be noticeable. But when I put everything together, you don't really see it. But I don't really know how to like get rid of those. Like I light my scene like perfectly. I thought it was one of my lamps, so I got rid of that lamp. But then when I animated again, it was still there. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Why does it do that? Oh, because I have it set there. You forgot what setting. I don't remember if it's the ISO or exposure. My exposure is like somewhere in the middle. Because like you want your scene to be like as dark as possible, so then the lamps can illuminate everything. But it might just be too dark. I don't know. But we'll see. I feel like it needs to go back down. Make it page 8. Oh, it's way better. I feel like Robbie needs to move again. Your head, and you move a little bit. Take another picture and move his hand a bit. Sit back down in your chair, boy. Oh, he leaned forward in the other ones. Make a page 8. I'm gonna memorize this whole movie by the end of this thing. I really, as this movie goes, I'm gonna take a lot of behind the scenes, like footage, and I really want to make like a behind the scenes, like a compilation, just to like see the journey. What DSLR? I'm using an SL3 with a flip out screen. I heard somewhere once that it was good for animating, and it served me well so far. I don't really have any issue with it besides the dial on the top is a little bit weird for like IRL shooting. Because when I worked at that camp that I was talking about earlier, like my first camera was the 2000D, which had like a lot of settings on it, like sport mode, flowers and stuff. But this one just has automatic, manual, and then like the regular like AV, TV scan things. So they're not like it's not as easy to get to those shots or those settings on here. But SL3 served me well so far. If you're looking for a DSLR for your animations, I recommend a cheap one from Amazon. Hello, Pumpkin Bros Animations. Welcome to the stream. We are shooting Spider-Man. Alright, whatever. But yeah, we're kind of just chatting, doing, we're just vibing, to be honest. I will probably go for another 20 minutes to half hour. Hopefully, if I can finish the scene. But I feel like it was a good, it was a good stream for like productivity as well as community, because that's also important. I'm also fearing for when my battery box dies for these lights. I was gonna get a T7, but one of my friends who knows a lot more about cameras convinced me to go with an R100. Yeah, honestly, like, they're all kind of around the same price. Like, if you want, like, more, fancy ones. My first camera did not have a flip-out screen, which I was okay with, because I'm doing animation. But I like the flip-out screen for when I do IRL stuff, because you can just, like, kind of view it from the bottom or from the top. Like, you can just angle it a lot. But yeah, I mean, a T7, I worked with that before. Those are good. I don't know, I don't think I've heard of an R100. Distraction again. Canon R100. Ah, that looks pretty cool. I thought about switching to Sony too. That would be sick. Sony's are really good, but I'm a Canon supporter through and through. I promise I'm gonna make more progress. I feel like Jameson's good for moving. Probably needs to move a little bit more. Oh, but she's in the way. He doesn't really need to move much more. Sit back up, boy. So as for like days to stream, I was thinking my first idea was Monday and Thursday because I work Tuesday through Thursday. So I don't want to do Tuesday or Wednesday because I'll be tired for the next morning when I get up. If it was Thursday, that would be good because it's the end of my work week, as well as I'll be able to stream later. But also, I don't want to keep streaming like super late, like this, because not everyone will be like up. I work best at night, but not everyone will be like. So I need to like get into the habit of doing things in the morning or in the like the afternoon, evening time. Oh my gosh, why is his hand up? That's fine. Alright, now we're getting in the vibe. That just looks weird though, with his hand going down randomly. There's really not much else I can do about it. That's fine. Chat, what is your opinion on anime? Because okay, well, honestly, low-key, I don't have any friends I can talk about anime with. Everyone else thinks it's weird. Because I've been watching a lot of good shows lately. I'm currently on... it's called You and I Are Polar Opposites. That started releasing on Sundays. Oh my gosh, super wholesome show. It's super cute. I haven't been watching much lately because like I've been kind of busy with like work. Unfortunately, that's totally fine. It's really hard to get into. For the longest time, I was like, anime is weird. I'm not gonna get into it. It's kind of cringe because everyone else is into it. But then I watched. I think my first show was. I think I first watched Attack on Titan, and I was like, boom, this is cinema. No, my first animation. No. Good lord. My first anime was season 1 of Attack on Titan, and then I asked my friend at the time, what's a good like action-y show to watch because I didn't know how to describe anime. And then I watched Fate Zero. That is the worst show to get into on your first. But Attack on Titan, banger show to get into. And then I was like, bro, I'm so sorry for everyone I called weird. But now, I'm the person who likes it, and everyone else is calling me weird. Reply to a Snapchat for a second. Oh my gosh, his arm is so weird. I hate that. I wish at least some other part of his body was moving. But yeah, anime is not for everybody. Like, I'm sure people on my channel are like, what are these videos he's bumping out? Like, Demon Slayer? Attack on Titan? What is that? but I don't know, I like it for like the animation and the story's cool. But just a good thing, or one of the main things I like about anime, is just like the art style is so cool. Like I'm super into Japanese culture and how they do things, and like their animation is so cool. Like I recently watched the PewDiePie video where he went to the studio, and that was like so cool. Like how they just like draw everything like by hand, and it's like that could be me. Because literally, what do we do? We animate things by hand. Give him. What if I? Give him. 10. Damn, that looks way better. But now his arm's all the way down. That's fine. And he bumped a little bit. I don't know if I can move Robbie anymore. That's okay. It's okay. Things happen, you know, things happen. I can't rage because then I'll have to redo the whole thing. Let's just take that out of there. Pick up your goofy put that back in your hand. It's fine. It's totally fine. What way was it in your hand? That way? Okay, cool. Okay. Hope nobody saw that. That would be completely unfortunate. Okay. Yes, this is fine. This is fine. This is honestly, I've never been more fine. And look at that on screen. You can't even tell. You can't even. I'm gonna jump off a cliff in Minecraft. That would have been a clip. That would have been the most clip farming clip of all time. Robbie. Oh my gosh. Actually. Oh gosh, how am I gonna fix that? Good lord. Not horrible. How many more pictures do I need? So much. When he starts walking away, that'll be a little bit easier. Yo, guys, if Nonstop asks what I've been doing, don't mention that part. I hope his Pop-Tart trip is going so well. I hope he knows that I miss him dearly. I hope he knows that maybe the real animation was the sets that we bumped along the way. Honestly, banger tweet. His freaking newspaper. Whatever. Ooh. I think I did it. Guys, Cage the Elephant just started playing in my headphones. Gosh, banger group. Ooh, another generational animation that I remember watching was James K. Wood, his social cues video. Oh, that was so cool. not to stray away from our project again, but you guys need to see this. James Gatewood. This guy, generational. I don't know if it's on this channel or not. There you are. I'll just mute that because I'll get copyrighted. Let's turn you down. It doesn't matter. The streams. Actually, if we just mix these, will that just drown out the copyright? Bro, look at this. You know what? Screw copyright. Whatever. Bruh, it's so cool. Okay. But like, this is sick. Like the lighting and everything. Bro, generational. Which is also, this is also a good inspiration for my original thing I was making. But like, bruh, bark bark. Clean. Go watch it. Your free trial's over. This guy is great. The newer stuff he's making is also really good. Like, what the heck? Okay, let's move on. that was a jump scare. Bro. If you want, my camera just, okay. If you want inspiration of any kind, I have a playlist of my favorite animations on my channel. Just go to my channel, go to favorite playlists, and like I have a whole playlist of like my favorite animations that people have done. They're not in any specific orders at the moment, but like there's so many clean ones. Quarter Crew? I think so. Maybe, mayhaps. That might not have been. I subscribed to them on a different channel. Also, welcome back, Pop Tarts. How are they? I need to know, what flavor did you get? But no, Quarter Crew was not in these subscriptions. I'm not sure what you saw, but I do love their videos. I find it funny how I kept getting sidetracked, and then when I finally locked in, oh, you were gone, and now that you're back, I'm sidetracked again. I thought I had one of your videos on here. Brown sugar cinnamon. Chat, ban that, man. No, those are pretty good. I love cherry and strawberry. Like any of the, for lack of better terms, fruity flavors. I am more of that. Stuff like chocolate or like cinnamon, they're number twos. Ooh, okay. Chat, unban him. He's chill. Okay, back to what we were doing. No, honestly, yeah, you do gotta mix things up. Honestly, it's like, you gotta keep your stomach guessing. Like, is it gonna be a healthy meal, for three-course meal, or is it gonna be complete starvation for the next like couple hours? Okay. And then sometimes you give them a little treat, a little brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart. So it's honestly so valid. All right, let's lock in. If Nonstop's locking in, I'm locking in. I mean, I am no different. My whole diet has been like ramen and like the occasional monster that I get from the gas station. Because I work at Amazon, or an Amazon warehouse, and we get a lot of like products back that like are either expired or like they're like damaged or whatever. And we got a whole like pallet of ramen back like 2 years ago. So they were like, "Hey Sam, do you want this stuff?" So like I've just been taking it like every so often, and I've been living off ramen for like 2 years. Is it healthy? Don't worry about it. That was the most unhinged chair squeak. But the thing is, it's a variety pack, and the only flavors that I really like are beef, roast beef, creamy chicken, and occasionally spicy chicken. Everything else, like shrimp, chili, regular chicken. What was the other one? What was the other one? Shrimp. Ear. Get those out of here. I don't want to feel like I'm wasting food, but like I just don't like those flavors. Usually a steak and rice guy. Ooh, steak and rice is so good. Every now and then, gotta throw in a Pop Tart and chalky milk. This guy gets it. Bro, I am so sweaty. It's gonna be hard to animate these now. Sam Ashbeck Productions diet leaked. Don't put that on the Brickfilm Wiki. Which I don't have a page on Brickfilm Wiki. I just realized that. Because I'd go there occasionally just to like see, hey, am I on there? No. Sam Ashbeck Productions does not exist on the Brickfilm Wiki. I gotta talk to the higher ups to figure out, you know, honestly, people don't know that much about me. Hi, my name is Sam Holden. I am also known as Sam Ashbeck Productions. Brickfilm Wiki is basically like the Wikipedia pages that like fandoms make. One second. It's probably for the best that you don't know what it is. It's not showing up. 1 second. Whoopsies. But it's basically just like one of those fandom like Wikipedias where like people can like put in their own like whatevers. So there's like a brick filmers tab. And it just has a bunch of like random people, or just like whoever they put in there. So if you sort it by letter, let's see, is Nonstop in there? Doesn't look like it. Unless I can't see. But yeah, it's basically just like let's say Akash here. Like, oh, Akash Jones, boom, there he is. So it's basically just like Wikipedia, like, you know, just something for fun. But if you look in the S's, oh, is Sam Ashbeck Productions in there? I don't think so. It would be so embarrassing if it was. Yeah, look, all the Sams here. Where are they? Anyway, I just thought that was funny. Where's my chat? It went away. I don't know. It's I don't know, it's just really funny, but it's no big deal. I'm real in some people's hearts. Honestly, Brickfilm Wiki does not know what's up. I don't even know. It's not like anyone's like specific person who runs it. It's just whoever wants to like make a thing. Backs up a little bit. $10% off. All right. See you later, JB Films. Thanks for joining. It's been real. You're pretty cool. I might check out your channel a little bit later. You seem pretty cool. Peace. Have a good sleep, depending on what time zone you're in. And hopefully I'll see you in the next chat. The next stream. Guess it's just you and me nonstop. It's just you and me. Now, unfortunately, well, also very fortunately, while you were gone, I kind of bumped my set and crashed out, which is why I didn't make much progress. But we don't need to talk about that. But I saved it. No, honestly, we are about to lock in so hard. But as you can see, on the side here, I kind of saved it because his little thing moves there. But I saved it. Also, her little clipboard thing moves, but that's fine. I haven't made her move in a hot second. Or like ever, to be honest. But I'm so ready for when this, like, when I can get this promo thing out. I mean, it's a part of the movie, but like it's also a promo. Because the plan is, show this, and then I'll show people like, yeah, I'm still working on this. And then, as for like funding, I might set up a Patreon. Well, I set up a Patreon, but it's just for like if people want to support the show or movie a little bit, because there's no way I can fund the whole movie through Patreon. It's just like who wants to support it and get their name in the credits, and potentially get their figure in the movie. So just like a little side, it's a little side hustle, you know. Just my thought. But also, I have no idea how to set up a Patreon, or even run one. I've been taking a lot of inspiration from other people. Like I recently think I watched some of Lord Maxwell's things, and I subscribed to his Patreon earlier today, which he makes, bro, immaculate content. But also he has a really good design for the what is it? Cable car at the end of the movie, which will be really helpful for my thing. Which I was so back and forth with, like, do I do the $1 tier just because, and then buy the file later, which is $4, or do I just do the $5 tier and get everything else for free? Because the $5 tier you get all his build instructions for free. But I basically just wanted the one, so I spent the $1 so far, and then I'll buy the $4 thing later. But like, I should have just done the $5 tier, to be honest. But also, Homeboy is not made of money bags. Star Wars stop motion YTD. Thank you very much. You've caught me at an off time, to be honest. I've been animating for like what, 2 hours? Goodness, 2 hours. But no, Lord Maxwell is honestly so great. Like, I first saw him from that Spider-Man video he did, and then I was like, yeah, this guy's cool. And then I watched his videos on like the animating with different cameras. That was a good one. Good lord, the brick film community is full of. Why did I move Jameson? I'm not even trying to move him. The brick film community is full of just amazing people. It's really weird to see how far it's come. Oh my gosh, Robbie, please move. Perfect. Just scrapped 20 frame shot. Oh no, I did that so much today. I shot one of these things. Do I still have? I don't really want to change my take, but I might show it afterwards. But I shot something like twice, and I was like, this sucks. I need to do it again. F in the chat. Those suck. Then he moves his head. Like, what? We can't do that. You talking to me? It would be a complete W if I could get Sam Raimi or even Bruce Campbell to watch this. This will be so sick. Bruce Campbell, like, he had banger lines in the GameCube game and also in the movie. But like, if getting ahead of myself. Watch me cancel this movie in like a year. Also, where'd my music go? Dare I say Tobey Maguire? I'm also questioning like Robbie's hair because like he's low key bald, but also he has like a little bit of gray. So I wanted to put that on the figure. Oh, Bruce Campbell's the guy who he was the wrestler announcer. He was the usher in Spider-Man 2 and the waiter in Spider-Man 3. He's like one of Sam Raimi's like best friends, so he puts him in all his movies. So he's like another like cameo, I guess. He also did a lot of the like game stuff. Where am I going? Sidetrack number. Oh my goodness, I have sounds because I have Opera GX and I have it set to Twilight Princess sounds. Spider-Man, Bruce Campbell. But yeah, he has his cameo and like all this stuff.
Well, sequel time already, huh? Welcome back, I guess. I'm sure you miss me more than I miss you. Anyway, things have changed around here since last time, so they dragged me back at great expense to explain what's up. Well, I'm not sure how you managed to die. I mean, seriously, unless you're a professional game tester, there's no reason for you to be dying yet. Oh, and if you are a professional game tester, good job. Keep up the good work, of course. First things.
No, he's so funny with like all his like sarcastic like dialogue. It's crazy that this put up on my recommendation. But he's just, I don't know. I also, another cool thing about Spider-Man, I don't know if it's Sam Raimi or him, but they are from like Michigan, where I'm from. So it was really cool. Like they were just like, because they hashed out the idea for Spider-Man together, I think. I don't know, I might be botching this. Oh my gosh. But I heard somewhere that like either Sam Raimi or Bruce Campbell were both from Michigan, and they made their first movie either here or near here. So it's just really cool. It's like they had the idea for Spider-Man from Michigan, and they made it. So for me, another young filmmaker animator from Michigan is also trying to make this. So I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know. I probably completely misremembered that, but I don't know. Squeaky out chair. You don't really need to lean forward, Mr. Extremely epic lore. Honestly, I don't really have that much lore to be honest, but Lego stop motion animator turned famous camp staff turned aspiring movie maker, I guess. His movement isn't that odd. I just don't like how like quickly and snappy it is. This whole whatever. I'm so tired. But we're not stopping until we finish this. Also, what are you making? Is it still the commission thing? Do you want to make live action films or animated? I did like make animated a little bit more because there's more creative like aspects, but like both would be like sick. Like a live action. Only thing I've done live action was just like random weekly camp recaps, which isn't really like live action. It's just like random, like just shooting. But I really like animation like a lot more. But both would be sick, because like you gotta have both in your toolbox. Plus, it makes for great LinkedIn resume stuff. Commission current shot. A guy tosses his helmet into the air and lands on his head. That sounds tedious. I've made so many rigs, like for like filming stuff. I just bumped that line. But I've made a lot of rigs that can like do a lot of different things just because, but like I have not used them yet. So when it comes to like, I try to do it like as little like flying, and so like I don't have to mask a lot, but like I need to learn that the more movements, the more cool it'll be. Well, that's not really how it goes, but just like you know what I'm saying. But yeah, seeing a lightsaber fight or something. Oh my goodness, you did not watch that. Yes, I did a lightsaber fight with my nephew a while ago. Yes, I did that on my phone. Saber Movie FX, you know, those OGs who use that. Goodness, I need to purge the internet of that horrendous thing of younger Sam. Gosh. Dang, that was my canon event. That's so funny. That was really cool to make, but it was basically like, yeah, it's just more editing because I had to do all those sabers. So I feel like it doesn't specifically matter like what I make, but I just love editing. Another thing I was trying to do was I've been trying to work on freelance editing because I love doing it. And while I was working at camp, I couldn't really animate stuff, so I was just looking for like freelance work. That also got me to working with Edbound on editing one of his videos. I edited a little bit of the Weed Goblin video, so I did that up at camp while I was there. That was pretty cool. I've got a whole channel of those types of vids. It's rough, but it's fun to look back. Yeah, it is really fun to look back where you came from. But it's so cringe to watch. I couldn't do it. Edbound clip. No, honestly, Edbound is my go for collabs. It's not even really collab. He just asked me to do stuff. Because, like, I voiced in the Morbius video. I voiced in The Ugly Robber. And then, no, I voiced Morbius. Gosh, I'm so tired. I voiced Morbius. I voiced in The Ugly Robber. And then he asked me to do the Weed Goblin editing. Other than that, I think that's all I've done for him. But no, honestly, one of my best inspirations. Another thing I do whenever I'm animating is I watch back some of his live streams, just for like inspiration. I don't know. It's just like he's one of those people where it's just like, yeah, I want to be like more chill and like friends, but like honestly, how do you really do that? You just hope to work with them. Because like once Beyond the Spider-Verse comes out, I'm sure he'll ask me to do more Miles stuff. But it's just when I did those lines, like we said they were good at the time, and he was like, yeah, these are really good. But I used my Apple headphones, and I didn't have my microphone at the time, so when I did those voice lines, it was like just like with the microphone, and he said, yeah, that's good. But then when I saw some of the comments, they were like, Miles sounds a little weird. Where's his like professional microphone? Like, ugh. So like, bruh. I thought it was good. It was good at the time. But there are just some people that are like, interesting. This guy is a little weeb. But then for the Ugly Robber, those were a little bit better. Because like I remember on his second channel, he did a video like live reacting and like explaining processing, and with his chat. But like I cannot watch that video because I don't know what they're gonna say about me and my lines. But he said they were good, and whatever. One of my favorite lines to do. Oh my gosh. Okay, we are sidetracking one more time. The
That's right.
chill. My favorite line in the whole video.
Bitches. You can't resist the more.
Resist these nuts, ho. I read that in the script and I was like, bro, what the heck? This is gonna be a banger.
Resist the more.
Oh my god. Like, yeah, you can tell it's a little bit muffled, but it's like, he's Spider-Man, he has a mask on. But it's just like, people's comments and whatever. It just sucks. Another thing, I was sick when I voiced these lines. So, that's why I don't sound as like, I don't know what the word is, nasally. So when he asked me to do the lines for the Ugly Robber, he was like, yeah, can you sound like a little bit more like you did before? I'm like, okay, I'll have someone cough in my face so I can get sick again. But this was such a good, it was fun. Oh my gosh, this is so funny to watch.
Yeah, man, that's what you get, man. That's what you get. Don't mess with my car. I worked hard on it.
Gosh. There I am. Oh my gosh, it's me. And working with Storm. Oh, Storm is also a really good animator and voice actor. My geez. But like, this is... Oh, and my old profile picture. Dang. That's another thing. If I were to change my name, all these previous videos with them saying my name is Sam Ash, they'd be like, who's this guy? So, alright. That's more lore. But yes, Adbound, please hire me again. Beyond the Spider-Verse comes out, I will put my whole everything into those Miles lines. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish this tonight. He turns over again. Did he pay you for those lines? It wasn't paid for. It was just because I don't know if people really... Do we charge for voice lines? But no, it was just hey, you want to do this? I was like, yeah, I'll do it. You think my voice lines are worth anything? No, 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 no. No, sir. He paid me in gratitude. Okay, yeah, I said hire me in like the way of like, yeah, I want to work with him again, not like give me money. Maybe I should charge it. Oh, another sidetrack 20 million. I was Miles Morales in Huxley Berg's Lego War movie. So I guess I'm just the Universal Miles Morales voice actor. That's kind of cool. I mean, my sig fig is Miles Morales, but that's another video. It's kind of hard to like watch because I did variations of his lines, but he chose the worst take. I'm like, bro, couldn't you have made me sound more enthusiastic? But no, I got to work with my two inspirations, like Ed Bound and Huxley Berg. Now I just gotta work with Akash. Akash, however you say his name. It's a crazy ride. Oh my gosh, Jameson, please. I don't know. Does Akash even do like brick homemade anymore? Because I know he has this, like, they have their studio. He doesn't do things super often. Didn't know. Yeah, I didn't advertise that much. But like, it's gonna be, I don't even remember what part I was in. Oh my gosh, I don't know my alphabet. Huxleyberg. Lego War. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be rough to watch. Where was I at? I low-key, I have not watched this entire thing yet. Oh my gosh, I can't do this, bro. Okay. Because I know in his videos, I don't want to say they sound unenthusiastic, but like,
Watch this, fools! Let's rock these millions. Spider gang, assemble!
like they sound chill.
Attack!
So I was like, yeah, I'll say my line chill. Where's that? There I am.
Take this, demon. Bang, 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 bang.
Oh my gosh.
A couple giant tanks, ripping up people. People are blowing up. Look at that old lady getting.
Okay, now that I rewatch it, it's not that bad.
Take this, demon. Bang, 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 bang.
There's a couple giant tanks, ripping up people. People are blowing up. Look at that old lady getting mugged. I think that's just a regular mugging that probably would have happened regardless of the war. But you go.
I don't know if I'm at anywhere else in the film. It's okay. It's really not that bad, but I remember when I first watched it, it was just like, oh gosh, do I still have those? Okay, I can't get sidetracked anymore. This is gonna take forever. It's 1 o'clock. Oh my gosh. I do hate when people don't give you enough info on the context or whatever. Yeah, like with the way that Adbound did it, is we were in a Discord call, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll coach you through it for the Morbius video." For the Ugly Robber, it was just kind of me freestyling. But for Hux, it was like, how do I do this? Like, he's a little bit different. But he said he liked it. But Maybe I can rewatch Lego War now. Maybe I put it out there that I am Miles Morales in Lego War. I'm Miles Morales in the Edbound verse. Who else wants me? That sounds kind of weird. I'm gonna be sleeping in so much tomorrow. There's no way it's 1 o'clock right now. Oh, but there's church tomorrow too, bro. Me and that monster are against the world tomorrow. Gosh, this has given me a real look at my past on the Brickfilm community, which is really cool. But, like, dang, this is like a memory lane video. Or stream, I guess. Oh shoot, he's supposed to turn too. Dang, it just got so quiet lately. Okay. What else is there? Lego history, Spider-Man. I have a few sets that I could build because I think my girlfriend got me a ton of things for this movie for over Christmas, and I have yet to build like a few more of them. She spoils me so much. She needs to like not do that. But I have 2 sets of road plates and a Lego taxi that I could build, which wouldn't be super interesting for stream, but they'd really help for the movie. I think she spent more on this film than I have, because the only thing that I've bought was the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and like some Bricklink parts. No, literally WGF. She's probably gonna watch the stream back tomorrow because she's like my #1 supporter. So if you're watching this later, I don't know. I'm losing brain cells right now. I guess more lore about this movie. Like, yes, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is like the OG and something like I grew up on, but I would love to make the Amazing Spider-Man. Like, Andrew Garfield is my favorite Spider-Man, but also the Amazing Spider-Man isn't really well known in the... Well, it's not well known, it's just it wasn't really liked. Not as much as these. And like, yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man would be sick, but like people would like know this more. What's up, LPP Studios? What's up? Welcome. Why are you here so late? I mean, it's 1 o'clock a.m. for me, so I don't know what time it is for you. No, oh, literally, bro, this guy gets it. The Amazing Spider-Man films, I love them. Like, the first one was my favorite, like, film in high school because, like, bro, he's just like me. He's a skateboarder. He has the hoodies with the hole in his sleeves. Like, bro, my gosh, bro gets it. Like, yeah, they're hated on because, like, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 didn't do well, and like he didn't really do well with the script. But Andrew Garfield, literally the GOAT. He is the actor of all time. Like, I'm the biggest Andrew Garfield glazer like in the world. Like, if you haven't watched it yet, We Live in Time. That's such a good Andrew Garfield movie. Like, it's R-rated, so you know if you're young, underage, don't watch it. But oh my gosh, it's my favorite. One of my favorite movies. We Live in Time, with Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield. Banger movie. It's literally The Amazing Spider-Man 3. Honestly, if you think about it, that's literally Gwen with him, which, well, also kind of sad, but whatever. Also, yes, Jameson, my goat. This is a custom Jameson that I made out of parts from the original Jameson from the first Daily Bugle, the head from the modular Daily Bugle, and a custom hairpiece that I made. Yes. Amazing Spider-Man 2 felt rushed, and The Amazing Spider-Man 1 was fire. Honestly, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the equivalent of Spider-Man 3. Like, too many villains, very rushed, too many plot lines, but they're both really good films. But no, literally, We Live in Time, so tragic, but it was so good. Honestly, what if I just scrap all this and make We Live in Time in Lego? I might do that. That would be so funny. Like the scenes, you know, like that in Lego. Oh, that would be sick. Why am I thinking about it now? I need to stop. Like not that way, but like I meant like making it in Lego. Gosh. If I had known about that movie beforehand, I would have like remade the trailer in Lego and tried to get like those two to notice me, especially Florence Pugh. Please notice me. I can't say that. I have a girlfriend, but such a good movie. Would have been cool if Andrew Garfield went up against Mysterio. That would be sick. Oh, who would play Mysterio in his world? I don't know. I can't think of anything. Scarecrow and Mysterio team up. That would be a banger video. Gosh, Okay, anyone play the Arkham games? Scarecrow in the Arkham games. Ooh. My biggest op. Gosh, he hops like too much. All right. When is the video? When are we finishing the scene? I'm guessing at 2 a.m. I'm giving myself till 2 a.m. because no one's gonna rewatch a 3-hour video of me animating this. Arkham Knight did Scarecrow dirty. A little bit. I haven't finished Arkham Knight yet, just because it's so big of a file. I remember downloading Arkham Knight just so I could get the Batman wheelchair mod. But I have Arkham Asylum was really good. Arkham City, probably my favorite. And Arkham Origins was okay, but I was not super into it. Arkham Knight was amazing. Should have done more LSD trippy visuals with the fear toxin. Yeah, that's kind of where I was in the game. I saw the scene. Spoilers for Arkham Knight. I saw the scene where Barbara Gordon shoots herself or whatever. But I know it was just a part of the fear toxin. But other than that, I didn't really get past it. I think I did the Poison Ivy missions. But I haven't gotten that far. Maybe I will soon. Ooh, speaking of Arkham, Storm the Blank did really good recap videos of the Arkham games, like in Lego animation. So go check those out. Excuse me, that's not where I put him. I might need a sip of that monster. I went to the gas station today, and I got the regular monster with a strawberry shot. I thought that sounded good. And it is so good. Like, I wanted to steer away from the original monsters, because they're like, I don't know, they gave me like anxiety or whatever. So I really love white monsters, and I've been liking the blue Hawaiian ones lately. But also, I used to love the rehab ones, like the just straight, like, what was it, tea? Lemonade and tea. I like that one, but also the strawberry lemonade one. Ooh, monster tier list. Nonstop. Literally, get Steam. Well, you need a computer. Bro, everything's on Steam. Everything's there for you, bro. Saw your channel description. My channel description? Gosh, what is my channel description? Oh, that. I make animations. Drink White Monster and Crash Out. Stick around and I might make something cool. Gosh, I gotta update that. I mean, it's true. I remember before my channel description was like, I upload every other winter solstice or something. Or every other full moon. Which is honestly true. Another thing I've been wanting to do is redo my background. Because those are all like really old. Like, before 2020 old. Like, because I made this after watching Spider-Verse, because like all the webs and stuff. But I really need to redo it. Also, I don't really like my profile picture, because like the purple and orange just don't really clash with the colors of my actual figure. Channel makeover day. Maybe I'll do that someday. Because Nonstop, I really like your banner with like all like those like main characters, or again, not main characters, just like cool characters on your banner. So I really want to do that for my stuff. I just haven't made many like memorable things, I guess. So that's what I'm trying to do more. Oh my gosh, did I bump this out? I'm gonna redo it, make it bigger. Yeah, that's fair. Like, it's really hard to make a banner because like YouTube's size thing is so specific. I don't know, but like, bruh. Oh my gosh, it did bump it. Or something, I don't know. Okay. My floor is very uneven, so if I like move my chair or like step close to my camera, like it bends a little bit, so that's what makes my camera like really change, which really sucks because I can like barely move. I also don't like how we just like stand still. Gosh. Another reason I can't make a banner is because I don't have freaking Photoshop. Gosh, back in the day, PixArt on the phone, that was a lifesaver before I got all the ads. PixArt and what was the other one? I don't remember the other one. basic what I've been doing for editing, like some things, like random here and there shots. I've been editing everything in Premiere Pro because like you can just take a screenshot and just use that. That's what I use to make the thumbnail for the stream. Gosh, if it takes this long to do a 10-second shot, the rest of the movie is gonna take forever. What was I thinking? I'm not gonna get this done in a year. 2027? Gosh. Smash last year is literally on something. You know, he was on hope. He was on dreams that people would actually donate to my thing. Which technically they did. I can't hate people for that. It's just, I don't know. A discouraging thing about the Kickstart is that none of my like close friends and family like donated to it, because I put it on like Facebook and like my personal Instagram stories and stuff, but like no one really clicked it, which really sucked. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Because I, like, literally 3 years ago, I did a post about a mission trip that I was going on, and people donated to that, like, literally super fast. But heaven forbid, a boy has a dream of making a movie. They're like, what? What is this? We don't have money. But it's fine. I get it. Times are tough, and, like, a Lego film is not, like, the most important thing. It's just would have been nice if I got, like, some, like, close people. But it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. But yeah, animating on stream is way slower. I noticed that in Adbound streams. But maybe someone will watch this back, like I did with his, and they'll learn something about me, my process, and how this man has horrendous ADHD. And a slight caffeine addiction. Actually, slight is an understatement. Have you ever spiked your monster with a 5-hour Batman? Wouldn't recommend it. But back in the day, someone would. I don't recommend it. I haven't done that in like freaking 4 years, but don't do that. Back in the day when I was horrendously depressed and working at a dead-end bowling alley job, I would be doing things to my body that was not helpful for living. Caffeine way too much, and like the worst eating habits. What was like the moment you decided to make the full movie? I don't know. I think I posted something on Twitter about like if I was to ever make a full movie, it would be either this, or this. And I think some people were commenting like, yeah, you should totally do Spider-Man. That would be like sick. Like, or whatever. So I was like, maybe I could actually do it. Because I've been thinking about it for like a while of like, oh, what movie would I want to make? Like, because like making a movie, not just because you like it, but like something people would want to see. I've been thinking a lot. Like, I was thinking Baby Driver. I was thinking like maybe like Star Wars, like the first New Hope. So every time I'd watch a movie, I'd be like, could I do this in Lego? I was really set on Baby Driver, but that would be copyright central. Like, there's no way I could get around that. But I feel like I just really hit with Spider-Man because Spider-Man's one of my favorite superhero. But also, like, everyone knows Tobey Maguire. Like, people grew up on this. So I feel like it was just, I watched Spider-Man one day and I was super inspired. And then I put out that tweet, and then it got hits, and I was like, maybe people actually want to see this. So then I made up a whole script, about like making my announcement video of like, I'm gonna do this. But I didn't get around to it because I went to the summer camp, and that was like 3 months gone, and I forgot about it. But then when I came back this past like September, I was like, all right, I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna do this. So then I spent months on an announcement script, and then I animated the mouth movements in my announcement video, and then I let it go. And the rest is history. But no, Baby Driver would be sick. I feel like I remember seeing at one point someone was doing the Baby Driver movie, but then it just never came to be. I might. I love the opening scene. I might do that as just a standalone animation. But no, my favorite scenes in Baby Driver would probably be the opening scene, the ending fight with Brighton Rock, and the diner scene with Never Never Gonna Give You Up. Those are great scenes. Gosh, okay, I'm starting to think maybe I should do a movie like review streams. That would be sick. Like, that would also be like copyright central, but like. I don't know. Bro, how's my battery box lasted this long? Okay, so we're almost there. To get out of here, and then he runs away. That's the last part of this stream. And then I am going the frick to bed. Because I'm so tired. But we gotta finish this by 2. Slept for so long and finally watched it a few months ago. Bro! That's fair. I didn't watch it until like... Because it came out in 2017, I think? And I didn't watch it till 20... Well, for one, I was not an adult when I wanted to watch that. So my parents were like, no, R-rated movie? Not for you. But then when I finally turned 18 in like 2020, I was like, yep, I can watch it now. Perfect. Banger film. I've been trying to get my girlfriend on so many movies like that. Like, I had to watch all of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man movies, and she did not, like, I don't know, she didn't find them interesting. And then when I put her on Spider-Verse, she was like, yeah, this isn't it. So I suggested Baby Driver, so hopefully she watches that soon. Ooh, no, forget Baby Driver in Lego. Shrek 2 in Lego? That would be a generational movie. Shrek 2 is my favorite movie of all time. Okay, we need to lock in. Sabrina Carpenter just hit my headphones. So this is it. We are going through. Did you make money off of Iron Man 2? Yeah, I did for a bit, because I was making my Marvel videos throughout that time frame, and then at random, like, Iron Man 2 just blew up out of nowhere, like, millions of views, but then, like, halfway through that, it got copyrighted. So, like, from when I made it up until, like, 2022, it was, like, blowing up out of nowhere, but then it got copyrighted, so now that it's still blowing up, it's just, like, bro, I can't make money off it. But my Hulk video is still bumping through it. Like, it's got 1 million views or so. So it's just, like, it's so weird. Like, for my MCU videos, I was stupid, and I put the main theme at the end of, like, the credits of all of them. So it's, like, sometimes YouTube flags it, sometimes I don't. But it's just really weird. Like, Yeah, it's just a case by case basis if YouTube either flags it or if you can like alter the soundtrack enough to get to it. But I was like, 2 million, bro. I haven't checked it in a while. I redid the Iron Man video a while ago just to be like, what if people watch this and like give me more views? But that only got 58,000. I say that as if that's not a lot on its own. But like, oh good lord, because I definitely altered the music a lot. Oh gosh, that's still not great. Okay, that's enough of that. But dang, I didn't see. Okay, Iron Man 2, 4.1 million. Hulk, 2 million. Why? Who's watching this? Good lord. This was done on my phone, so that's like these effects. Goodness. Like, look at that masking at the bottom. Gross. Icky poo poo. The Attack on Titan videos are a little, they're different. Like, again, it's case by case. Like for the Attack on Titan videos, yes, they're copyrighted, but it said I can share the revenue. So I'm still making money from them, but for Attack on Titan videos, I just share the revenue. My latest 2 did not get copyrighted yet, but for the Aaron transformation video, that one got copyrighted, but it's just sharing the revenue. So it's just really weird. Are you monetized yet? I feel like you would be. Oh, okay, sick. About a year ago. No, it's just really weird, case by case basis. Like, lately, I've been trying to use a lot of video game music in my videos rather than having to use like soundtrack. But when I make a recreation, like obviously I'm using the audio from the film, and I can't take it out. And if I alter it, it'll just sound weird. I did that with the Demon Slayer OP, the second one. I used a cover of the track, and that still got copyrighted, oddly, but it's the sharing revenue thing. But for the first Demon Slayer opening, that one's fully copyrighted because I used Lisa's actual song. So I don't know, I'm just trying to get around it however I can. But if you're like recreating stuff like I do, it's like, I don't know, what can you do? But using video game music is really good. Like Ed Bound said that in one of his videos. Okay, I'm gonna move her now. She has been stationary for at least 100 pictures. Yeah, video game music is the GOAT. I have a whole sound effects library. How big is this file? Almost, oh my gosh, 7 gigabytes of sound effects, music, and backgrounds. And do I use them? Pretty much no. Well, Stuff for like my Ninjago videos and whatever. I use a lot of those like sound effects and stuff. But like I barely tapped into like half my my sound effects. One of my greatest treasure troves was I play a lot of Super Smash Bros. And I know they have like a sound effects library in there, like in game. So I search YouTube high and low to find that sound effects library because like all the voice lines and like music could be very useful. And lo and behold, I found it one day, and it was my greatest, literally legendary loot ever. Most of my videos happened I'm so dyslexic. No, yeah. Missing out on revenue. That's hard. Because like you have like this banger video that blows up out of nowhere, and that gives you like, oh, this is the revenue that you want. But then later, boom, copyright just like claps your cheeks. What do you do? His head is very... I forgot to sandpaper the inside of his head, so a lot of their heads are really stiff. I don't know if a lot of people know about that, but if you take sandpaper on the inside of minifigure heads, it like hollows them out. Not hollows them, but like it makes it look more slippery. Terrible words, but yeah, it makes it easier to like move their heads, which I do for some of my figures, but I don't want to do them for all of them because I don't want to ruin my figures. Okay, I gotta finish this before we hit 3 hours. It's the movement's too snappy. Mr. Hoffman, that can't be done. Get out of here. Boom, video over. Okay. I'm burning up. I hope my microphone does not pick up this fan. I need to get a noise gate. That'll be really helpful for streaming and voice acting. If I voice act in the first place. I wonder what my next gig will be. Not even a gig. I'm not even being hired for anything. Definitely need to get... No, yeah, honestly, send me literally any script that you want. I'll do anything. I love voice acting, even though it's kind of weird because I'm still living with my parents and I can't... Well, I can yell, but they'll be like, what are you talking about? Resist these nuts? Sam, what are you talking about? when I recorded the lines for Hux, I think they were like, Sam, why are you saying bang 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 bang? Why are you yelling so much? Like, Mom, you don't get it. You wouldn't get it. But yeah, I'll do anything you want. Like, I don't know. I don't have anything like preferences of like what I'm like voicing in or whatever. I mean, no slurs, but like, ooh, a thought I had a while ago of like, bro, it would be sick to make like anime. Okay, my thought when I had this friend group a while ago, we were like, okay, we do Bible studies as a group, and then out of those Bible studies, we take notes, like heavy notes, and then we turn those notes into a Bible story Lego series. That would be sick. Like VeggieTales-esque, like kid friendly, but also like not super funny, but just like educational as well as comical. That would be sick to do. And then we all moved away and we never spoke to each other again. But in my vast brain palace of ideas, that was one of them. Because that would be sick. Like, it gives you a reason to Bible study with your bros, and you'd learn some stuff as well as content. Because there's this account that I follow on Instagram where they do a Bible study, not Bible study, Bible videos. I'm sure you've seen them. They're making the Jesus Walk on Water video, which that's sick. But it would be super cool. Because there's really not a lot of Christian animations out there. So it would be really cool to be the ones to bring that out or like start that trend. Or just continue the trend. See, I'm like the guy with like ideas, but I never do them. Like, there's so much that I want to make. Oh my gosh, I bumped him. It's whatever. Then he snaps his head. I have this friend called Brick Bro. He got hired recently by a studio. You're talking about? Oh, that's cool. I feel like I've heard of Brick Bro before. Brick Bro. That sounds familiar. There's way too many Brick Bros. Hopefully it's this one. Oh yeah, I've seen this guy. Lego Sushi. Gosh, that would be so cool. Top one, yeah. I'll have to watch those. Well, if I'm somehow awake tonight, I will watch those. Oh, I think I remember that. I think that's... Is that the one where I first found you? No, that was a year ago. I know you before that. I don't even remember the first video I saw of yours. I forgot to move Robbie. Okay, no more crashing out. I feel like his movement's way too weird. Lock-in of the century right there. Yeah, pretty much. I recently watched Adbound Superman video today, and like I saw your comment where it's like, oh, with that sound where he locked in was like really funny. That was yeah, like when Lego minifigures just like boom lock in right there. That would be funny. Unfortunately, I can't do that here. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going for it. How many pictures do we have left? Too many. Problem is we don't have a decent picture of him. We can barely get a glimpse of him. There's this this Instagram page that I'm waiting to buy a Spider-Man figure off of. Printed Customs, I think their name is. Printed Tone Customs. They're releasing a battle damage version of Spider-Man, and that I would really need because I've been looking for one for a while. And they said later this month, but I don't want to wait that long. But low-key, I'm not doing the final battle until like later. I'm turn that down so people aren't hearing that. Now you lean forward. Okay, why are you on one leg? Get out of here. Now, if you wouldn't mind actually getting out of here so I can get out of here, because I have things to do, like sleep. Oh my gosh, he moves the whole desk. I cannot have that. I feel like I'll be working on this for quite a while. Like the Daily Bugle scene, not the whole thing. Okay, he looks one more time. Hand down. Oh my gosh, Robbie, stop being bumped. Leans up a bit. It'll be rough to make him walk because he's on like studs. Well, this will go down as my longest stream so far. Hopefully, later streams will be shorter. Because I don't want people have to watch back for 3 hours. I almost dropped my lamp on my set, and it kind of messed up. Oh no. What did I do? Oh my gosh, the lighting's different. Oh no. Think your video's complete? Bro, you locked in more than I did. Oh, this is a... Oh, okay. You have no idea. I just bumped the frick out of my lamp. That is quite unfortunate. Gosh, that sucks. Well, guess I'm gonna be here longer. Gosh, is there a way to fix that in post? I can kind of see it on his head. Okay, so it was up here. Bro, I can't wait to see your video. No, it's... Oh my god. I'm gonna be here for so long. Whatever, it's chill. Not that I'm gonna crash out or anything. Oh. I think I got it. It's not great, but it's not... whatever. I'll take the... I'm not messing with it anymore. Okay. Oh, that would have been rough. I'm in the middle of a freaking of the shot. Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. Bro, call me Superman the way I just saved the squirrel. That made no sense, but okay. Alright, Hoffman, get the frick out of here. I got things to do. Alright, we're gonna be careful with where I put my hand now. If I bump this anymore, bro, just wait. One of these days, I'm gonna be doing a scene, and I bump it beyond recovery, and I just flip the table or something. That'd be great for the behind the scenes. That was a generational save. All right, Hoffman. Ooh, this could be a scene where I implement some Lego comedy, because he'll just zoom out, like maybe do some smear frames, like whoosh. That'll require a sip. Ugh. Whatever, bro. These brick lights, I'm so... How the hell have these not died yet? Ooh, with the way I made Robbie move, it made it look like he was saying it. I'm not going back to do anything. Well, not like anything, but like I need to make sure, like I need to move on. Ooh, that leg is noticeable. Okay. Oh shoot, it's almost 2 o'clock. Jameson doesn't move his head. Ooh, Jameson doesn't move his head. That'll make it so better, so much better. Kind of. So that's one more person I don't have to move. I feel like the rest of the people is just gonna be Robbie and Hoffman. Bruh. Well, this has been my most productive night all year. I've spent half of my January playing Silk Song until somehow the controller broke. So no more of that, which is probably for the best. Ooh, I'm almost done. Bro, honestly, I'm trying. Well, I'm not really trying, but bro, okay. Well, this is the start. Hopefully, once I pick up and like see that people want like, oh, this will be so cool. Like, I want to see more. Like, hearing that will make me be more motivated to make more of it. Right now, we're just kind of in like a slow middle phase. But you're right. But there's no way I could get this video out this year. Because, like, bro, my goal is to at least... Ooh, his footsteps a little weird. I want to get at least... Let's see. My goal for January is... like 45 minutes done in January. No, not January. Gosh, 2026. My goal is to get 45 minutes of the movie done. My vision board is the bugle scenes minus the goblin explosion part. I might do that later. And then next I want to do the Norman Oscorp chamber scenes because I got some custom stickers for those lab things. And then next I want to do a Spider-Man scene. Because if I'm making Spider-Man in Lego, people are going to want to see Spider-Man. I might do some streams where I paint custom people. Because I need to paint, like, the spider. I need to paint some, like, outfits. But we'll see. But bro, you have no idea how locked in I will be once this keeps going. Love to see that stream. Well, I have to do it now. Nonstop says it, then I have to do it. I don't like how fast he walks away. But does it say how many more frames I need? Because please, I need a time frame. Please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. One more second of footage. I got this. I literally got this. All right. Lock in of the century. Here, what song's playing? Portals. Okay, I got this. If I'm doing a painting stream, I kind of want to. I'll need to figure out a way to get like a down shot, because like I don't know, unless I can use this to like show a different scene. I don't know. I'm being stupid. Ooh, back that up, and let's get Miss Mutin didn't move throughout the whole stream. Oh my gosh, the real bad days, bro. Thank you for the $3. Oh my gosh, my first donation like ever. How far are we into the movie? We are about 15 seconds, and this is like what, a 2-hour movie? Bro, $3. Thank you so much. Your name's going in the credits. How do you want your name to be in the credits? You just hit. Ugh. I don't know how to. Ooh, goodness. Better than nothing for real. No, I'm so grateful. That $3, that's going toward the gas money. You just saved my life. Bad days is fine. Bro, honestly, huge moment. Gosh. Gotta lock in. Also, welcome to the stream. I'm not sure how long you were in here. But, I have been doing Jameson's, like, thing here.
Hey, give him 10% off. Make it 5%. That can't be done. Get out of here.
You can't even notice the light flicker. Okay. Bro, literally, thank you so much. I need to start making, like, donation alerts. That would have been a generational moment. I've been throwing around the word generational all stream without really knowing its full meaning. Okay, Hoffman, please, move on. If you could give me your base. Don't turn out of it. Okay. Okay, that's a little too fast. I think it'd be really cool. Oh, you think this is really cool? Could never make a full recreation. I mean, yeah. I've been doing recreations like for the whole channel. So I'm kind of like used to it, of like, I don't know how I can put this, but like, I don't want to like defend, okay, I'm not going to defend Disney or whatever, but it's the way that like Disney remakes remakes originals into like live action. I'm not saying I like that, but it's just like that way of like, they're remaking it in a different way, but like, also like their own way. Yeah, nonstop. Honestly, go to sleep. We both need to get ready for church tomorrow, but I'm just gonna finish this scene. I have 15 pictures left. Thank you so much for joining me. This is like, you're like co-hosting my stream. Yeah, and I'll DM you at some point about like collabing or whatever. But thanks for joining. What was I saying? But yeah, with how Disney remakes their movies, with like remaking it, like trying to recreate, well, I guess they're recreating the original, but also putting their own like spin on it. That's just the best way I can explain it. So I've been doing this for a long time with recreations, so I'm like pretty good with like recreating stuff. That was a galaxy brain moment. But yeah, doing a whole movie, that takes so long. You gotta like be determined, and hopefully I will stay motivated to do this for the next, I don't know, year or so. But yeah, that's pretty much. Actually, if I'm gonna make him walk, I need a brick. But I'm probably going to end the stream here soon because we all need to go to bed. Good lord. 3.5 hours stream. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't move her head. Gosh. All these L's that I'm taking. Oh, wait, it is, okay. Yeah, thanks for joining. I mean, like, you guys are, like, amazing. You're, like, the best crowd that I've had on a stream. But yeah, hopefully I can see you guys again in another stream. But yeah, go to bed, do what you need to. It's already late. And if you watch the VOD back later, we'll see if I finish this. That's way too fast. That's better. All right. Keep moving. I feel like I lock in more when people aren't here, which is pretty much how it goes, but one second. I'm gonna get a different music track. Just for the ending of the... Okay, here we go. Just a little banger track for the end of the stream. Bro, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, I did not think that I would get this, like, this much not recognition, but like, I don't know, I'm not used to my streams having people in it. And this will be fun to look back at, like, bro, this is like... Gosh, you didn't see that. I'm not sure how far ahead. Okay, that was way too far ahead to put him. That's a little too far ahead. I don't wanna, like, tarnish my set. But adding more bricks that aren't specifically there. Ooh, that was bad. This set is like built on like very unsturdy like bricks. So if I push too hard down, that is not good. The Did it take 2 figures? Okay, almost there. Home stretch, folks. This is gonna be a generational. Okay, I need to stop. Alright, not everything is generational. Anyway, it was it's gonna be a good sleep tonight, cause. Alright, and he's gone. Boom. Okay, he's out of frame. Nah, he needs to keep them in his hand. Getting a little bit tired of life. I cannot really happy. Okay. Oops. All right, a few more pictures. I didn't move her head. Whatever. We will fix that in post. Everyone's turning. Oh my gosh. Everyone's turning their heads. Oh. Oh, was that the last frame? Was that the last frame? That was the last frame. Gosh, that was a lot. Alright, what do we have right here? From 156 to 248. So that's almost 100 pictures. POV, I can't do math. Let's see what we got. Pause music. Up that. What do we got?
7. I make it page 8 and give them 10% off. I make it 5%. That can't be done. Get out of here. The problem is we don't.
It's trash, but we'll go with it.
7. I make it page 8 and give them 10% off. I make it 5%. That can't be done. Get out of here. The problem is we don't.
Alright. Guys, that's been it. That was it. We did it. Conform take. Conform take. Boom. We did it. Gosh, almost 4 hours of this. Only to do, like, what? 10 seconds? Well, this has been a journey. Thank you so much for joining me on this little path. Gosh. This is gonna be a long movie. This is gonna be a long process making this movie. Thanks for joining. Shout out to Nonstop and who's the other guy? That's terrible. Bad Days and Real JB. You guys are the goats. thank you, Bad Days, for the $3 donation. You will be greatly contributing to the film. Gosh, that's crazy. I didn't even set up donations yet. What's up, Brooke Baguette? Brooke Baguette? You kind of just got the end of the stream. Okay, this is what we did. In 4 hours...
7. I make it pay Jake and give him 10% off. I make it 5%. That can't be done. Get out of here. Problem is we don't.
Hold on.
7. I make it pay Jake and give him 10% off. I make it 5%. That can't be done. Get out of here. Problem is we don't.
Alright, we did all that. So now we're done with this angle. I hope. I think we're done with this angle.
Who is Spider-Man? He's a criminal.
Both have 3. Every cop.
Picture this time. Move, make it pay Jake and give him 10% off.
Give him
I make it
5%.
5%. That can't be done. Get out of here.
Problem is we don't have it.
Julia, put an ad on the front page.
The only other thing I can think of for this angle was when, right here, where he's like, but I can do that whenever.
He's going to save somebody else. He's a hero. Then why does he wear a mask?
I think I'm gonna do this. No,
Somebody else. He's a hero.
I'm gonna do this angle next. That'll take a while. Hopefully I can get all that done today or tomorrow. But thank you guys for joining. I really need to get the stream over so I can go to bed. It's 2:20 in the morning. So thank you guys for joining. I will be streaming hopefully in a more consistent basis for this. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel a lot. Even if it's just, you know, a hate comment. If you want to do that, it helps the algorithm. Yeah. Thanks for joining on the stream. And I will be live again, hopefully Monday. But we'll see. I don't know how to sign off that video. Peace, I guess.